It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Hey, tired of being Mr. Nice Guy to these fuck niggas. Got nothing to discuss with them unless it's about business. I replenish when they all diminish. Started caking, I ain't near finished. Can't kill him, I been too kind. When the money pile, I need y'all to witness. Pull up on them like calisthenics with the jewels on me. Met your chick, she amused for me. Sent music to amuse, I was not enthused when they put the blues on me. Wait, fuck that, time for me to bust back. Show me where the love at, ho. Niggas on the block with the gun strap. Homie finna dump that, hit him where his mustache go. Ayy, get on my level. When it come to bank, I pimp my teller. Never been a nigga that'll rock Margiela. Never come around, I be a child better. Might not never get to rock Coachella. I don't get no fucks, I do you one better. I'm about my cheddar, don't sprinkle no feather. I skate on track like Bam, my cherry. Young nigga too hot, don't need no leather. I been a living legend for a minute. I was at Apache trying to sell a ticket. Nigga used to rap when Debo had the bitches. I been learning about the boss and treat it like an auction. Labels gotta bid it. I ain't never been with Stallion. I can make a call and get the money printed. Bitch, I do not play when it come to this rapping. Studied the game when I lived in the attic. All of that struggle just made me a savage. Singing my praise on my edge, it been jagged. Hating that nigga ain't fit in my jacket. I give you that shit, y'all nigga be taking. Y'all bite my style straight trash. Y'all make it took 21 days, make stuff my habit. I'm gone.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. I'm going to keep saying this till I'm blue in the face. Make sure y'all support your boy with the new album, Family Over Fame. It's available in the description of this video. I will also pin it in the comments where you can support. As of right now, for the first 30 days, we're going direct to consumer. After that time is surpassed, it'll be out on streaming. But as of right now, you can get the digital, you can get the CD, you can get the vinyl, or you can get the cassette via Tune Goody in the description or in the pinned comment. All right, let's get to Megan Thee Stallion, man. It's been a minute since we've been able to talk about Megan in the light of music, right? Of course, Lover Girl should not be taken from the conversation, as it was the song that returned hip hop back into the top 40, although she is heavily not credited, and people still talk about hip hop going on a decline and all that shit that was going on for that 2 weeks or whatever. But the erasure of the success of that song, I won't stand for it. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my favorite. So now Megan Thee Stallion has taken to Instagram to give us a preview of new music. Also, this week we've gotten updates about Act 3. We got the features, or the prospected features, hopeful features that we may be getting on the project from Act 3 from Megan Thee Stallion. This is a very highly anticipated project. Of course, we got Act 1 and 2 in the same year, 2024. But it's been a while. We've been trying to see what the hell's going on. You know, Megan was supposed to have been on break after the Moulin Rouge and everything, and then everything unfolded with Clay. After that, she said she was going to need some time. She hopped on a song with Boss Man D-Lo to do the Motion Party remix. I see that that's currently a mission for the, the hotties out there to get that song popping. You know, I'm not the biggest Boss Man D-Lo fan, but salute to her for working with him. I haven't been super crazy about the male artists that Megan's decided to work with, but salute to that for doing it. You know what I'm saying? The Juvie one was a good look, though. You know what I mean? All that being stated, she came out and gave us a preview of a new song where she says all that wifey shit is dead. So all that Lover Girl shit, gone. Which it may also be gone from the album. I don't know. Hopefully she would keep it just for the success of it, but if it doesn't fit into the storyline and you know, this new phase, I totally understand. You know what I mean? She had been posting photos in the studio and stuff like that. Let's get to it.
Come back, bitch. Come back, bitch. Look who back, bitch. Ay, all that wifey shit is dead. Put that shit to bed. I'ma make them beg when I want some head. All that wifey shit is dead. Put that shit to bed. I'ma make them beg when I want some head, yeah.
So that's all we got. We got a snippet of the hook. Beat banging like a motherfucker. Shout out to Bankroll. Y'all know that that Bankroll got it tag has been there for quite some time. That's one of her primary producers alongside with Lil Ju made the beat. I am looking forward to the next Megan Lil Ju made the beat collaboration. Some people feel like she needs to diversify her producers. Um, but Bankroll be having some shit, you know what I mean? So I ain't mad. Joint sound hard. Definitely sound like we getting into Tina Snow off the Ripper. I also wonder what the destination for whatever's gonna be, you know what I mean? Or wherever. Because I personally really like that fucking song. I hope it makes Act 3 just because she was popping that shit on there. The music video is dope. I feel like that song was overlooked. People always talk shit, but that song was fire to me. Um, so I hope that ends up on Act 3 as well. And we'll just kind of see where Megan goes artistically from there. You know, this isn't it's not an official music video. This is a straight up promo of her Beaver Todd, you know what I mean, her liquor, her tequila, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now let's get to the features. We talked about this the other day on my live, but we haven't had like a dedicated conversation in its own video about this. So let's get to that piece. So a few days ago, Megan Thee Stallion put in her story this whiteboard, and it's pretty dark. You can't see it super clearly, but this is her wish list for features. Thanks to the people on social media, they've made it abundantly clear. So the Act 3 feature wish list, of course, Jay-Z is at the top. That we need that. She been signed to Roc Nation for 6 years now. It's about that time. We need that Jay-Z feature. You outside rapping, nigga, make your way to the studio. We already got the Beyonce feature with Savage. We need the Jay-Z feature. It's time. Y'all both been fighting a lot of shit. You came out here and you said what you needed to say about Tory Lanez and Cash App star, Milagro star. We're gonna get back to Milagro in this video later too. Y'all gotta link up. Y'all, but come on, man. Come on, man. Two of the most hated in the industry. Y'all got to link up. Haley Williams, y'all know Megan likes to do her ventures into the rock sound. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something along those lines. But Haley is diverse. She could take it a couple different ways with her vocals, but typically that's what people would get her for. So you could end up with another Megan Thee Stallion rock type of record with a Haley Williams on it. We next up have Mona Leo. Okay, now remember, Mona Leo had the opportunity to open up in Houston for Megan Thee Stallion a couple years ago. Hot Girl Summer Tour. That was dope. People on the internet have been trying to say that, oh, Megan doesn't acknowledge Mona Leo. Oh, she's trying to keep her down. Oh, she feels threatened by her position. All that shit got shut down abundantly. They've been showing each other nothing but love. She puts her on the list of artists she would like to get on the project. I'm quite sure the song is already done, honestly. Of course, we've got Cardi B on the list. A couple years ago, Megan made it abundantly clear that her and Cardi B have enough music to really put out a mixtape. So I would be surprised if something brand spanking new comes out of them, especially when they got so many other records that they got in the stash. But either way it goes, I just want to hear the hottest one. I don't give a fuck if it's old, new. You know what I mean? If we ain't heard it unreleased, give me the hardest one. Give me the motherfucking brand. Give me the hardest one. You know what I'm saying? The one that's really going to go up through there. We got Doechii on the list. We've seen Megan Thee Stallion come out and advocate for Doechii and talk really well about Doechii and talk about how much she enjoys her artistry and how she wanted to make that happen. Doechii has come out and basically echoed those same sentiments in return towards Megan. That one I would love to see as well. You know what I mean? To also two of the most hated in the industry. Doechii gets an overwhelming amount of hate from people online who want to make it seem like she got the short pass to success. Um, when her career is documented. You know what I'm saying? Her talent highly documented. It don't matter which lane you want to go into, rap, sing, dance, drama, film, theater, she gonna whoop your ass. You know what I mean? So I think that would be super dope, especially after the performance that she put on ASAP Rocky's album. Like what they did over that fucking jazz instrumentation was fire. Don Toliver, we talked about that yesterday. Don Toliver, if Megan invites you to the studio, don't show up. Okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, Meg. Don, say your Uber or your driver forgot you, okay? We don't need that one. I don't mean to go against the artist's wishes, but I'm gonna stand firm on that. Don't show up. Okay? Tink. Now this one. This is sleeper. Tink. Now, ever since Tink left the reins of Timbaland's label, she ain't really done a lot of rapping. Every album, she gives you like one or two rap songs. She been doing a lot of Winter's Diary, singing R&B, being in love with a thug ass nigga type music and stuff like that. And you know, that's authentic to who she is. Chi-Town represent. But the real trick would be if her and Meg got on a song rapping. Tink is still one of the best ladies that can rap out this bitch to this day, even though she doesn't exercise that muscle as frequently as she should or could. That would be dope. And you can sing the hook. Fuck it. Do the backgrounds. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I ain't saying you can't do what you feel you was put on earth to do. I'm just saying niggas want to hear you rap too, Tink. Don't ever get it fucked up like we don't. And then, of course, Pimp C. We heard somebody a couple years ago say you rap like Bun B and Pimp C. We got a Pimp C appearance on Megan Thee Stallion's project. She wants another one. Paper Together is still a dope record. And I'm quite sure that the Pimp C record is already done because she said that Bun B blessed her with a couple joints, UGK, you know what I'm saying? And some of course Pimp C's not here to record any of this stuff, so this would be unreleased acapellas that she would have access to get. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. If she wants it, they're gonna clear it, you know? So I am looking forward to all of that. The only feature that I would bypass is Don Toliver. And I mean, to be all the way transparent, if the song ends up being dope, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna play it. I just don't care for him, you know what I mean, at this moment. He's not a bad artist. It's just his sound is like hella saturated. That's all. Now that we've gotten to the music, and of course we only got about a 15-second snippet, we got to get back to the drama because it's always there, right? Now, y'all know, it was just a few days ago that the judge presiding over the Megan Thee Stallion Milagro case out in Florida reinstated the original judgment and verdict that Milagro indeed was not media. Therefore, defamation stands. Therefore, Megan did not need to reach out to her with the cease and desist or an opportunity to delete the posts that she felt were defamatory, which also reinstated the original $67,000 judgment, $65,000 judgment. Is that 75? I'm tripping. The $75,000 judgment that was originally adjudged, right? Milagro came out talking greasy. Oh, y'all acting like I can't appeal. Y'all acting like I can't do this, acting like I can't do that. So Milagro has actually entered a motion of her own to stay enforcement of the judgment until her appeal is decided upon. Okay? Meaning if they're going to entertain it or not. She wants to make sure that she's not on the hook for the judgment until the appeal is finalized. It's pretty short. We'll get through this quickly. United States District Court, Southern District of Florida. Okay. Megan Pete, plaintiff v. Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, defendant's motion to stay enforcement of amended final judgment pending appeal. This does not look like this was filed by an attorney. Just looking at this, I could tell this don't look like it was. No, she says it in the first sentence. She's appearing pro se. So she's doing this herself, most likely Chat GPT. This is probably going to get denied. Defendant's motion to stay enforcement of amended final judgment pending appeal. Defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, appearing pro se, respectfully moves for a stay of enforcement of the amended final judgment pending appeal. Introduction. Defendant has filed an appeal to the United States Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit. A stay is requested to preserve the status quo during appellate review and to avoid irreparable hardship while substantial appellate issues are being concerned. Sorry, ma'am. I literally read that on Google when I was looking up what a stay of enforcement even means. That was stolen word for word, bar for bar, a la Soulja Boy to Drake. Background. 1. The court entered an amended final judgment. 2. Defendant timely sought appellate review. 3. Enforcement during the pendency of the appeal may create significant hardship and impair defendant's ability to effectively pursue appellate relief. Legal standard. Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 62 permits a stay of enforcement pending appeal. Courts consider the likelihood of success on appeal, irreparable harm, injury to other parties, and the public interest. Sorry, ma'am, when you apply legal standard, you actually have to not only cite the procedure, but you also have to cite case law, meaning a real case that upholds your actual argument. This may just get denied simply unless it's more than what I'm thinking. Argument. A. The appeal raises substantial legal questions. Defendant contends that significant issues remain regarding post-trial rulings, the reinstatement of the defamation verdict, and other issues preserved for appellate review. B. Immediate enforcement may cause irreparable hardship. She says, I am an individual and self-employed media commentator, researcher, and content creator. I'm sorry if I've never seen anyone say that, as if a judge is supposed to give two fucks or a shit or a damn. My primary source of self-employment income is derived from operating multiple online media platforms through which I gather information, conduct research, provide commentary, and disseminate information to the public matters of public interest. Unlike a corporation or large business entity, my income is dependent upon audience support, subscriptions, platform monetization, and other revenue sources that naturally fluctuate from month to month. Oh, okay. So now let's just revisit this, people. In the courtroom, she was saying how down bad she was. Oh, this situation has put me in considerable debt. I can't feed my kids. I hope my children learn to be more than what I've put out there. After the case was over, she says, ha! Oh, y'all really think I'm a broke bitch, huh? I had to put on the broke bitch act. Uh-huh. Y'all saw how much I was supposed to make from station head? Okay. But here you are in paperwork talking about financial hardship. Which one is it? That's why she got me blocked. Revenue sources naturally fluctuate from month to month. I do not possess substantial liquid assets and do not have the financial resources necessary to immediately satisfy the judgment or post a full supersedious bond. I am also responsible for contributing to the support and maintenance of my household and my 2 minor children. As a self-employed individual, I must account for ordinary business expenses and tax obligations associated with operating my media platform. Should have thought about that before you defamed the girl. Should have thought about that shit when she first told your ass that she was going to come for your ass. Should have learned from Tasha K. There shouldn't be a single motherfucker sitting in front of a mic these days that ain't learned from Tasha K. Y'all niggas crazy. I do not own substantial assets that could be liquidated to satisfy the judgment, and I lack the financial ability to obtain a full supersedious bond. But when you just out here the other day saying that 75 ain't really worth shit, it don't matter too much. Oh, I thought I heard something like that come out your mouth the other day. Immediate collection efforts would create a substantial hardship and could significantly impair my ability to pursue my appeal, including costs associated with filing fees, transcripts, record preparation, legal research, and other necessary appellate expenses. Absent a stay, collection efforts could begin before the 11th Circuit has an opportunity to review the substantial legal issues presented on appeal. Should appeal them motherfucking posts off the internet when you had the chance, because you knew what the fuck was coming. C, a stay preserves the status quo. Maintaining the status quo until appellate review is completed serves judicial economy and prevents potentially unnecessary collection proceedings. D, alternative security. Pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 62B and in connection with my pending appeal and the procedures contemplated by Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 8A1A, I respectfully request that the court waive, reduce, or otherwise modify any supersedious bond requirement as set forth above. I lack the financial ability to post a full supersedious bond and do not possess substantial liquid assets that could readily be used to secure such a bond. Requiring a full bond under these circumstances would effectively deprive me of meaningful appellate review and impose a substantial hardship upon me and my family while my appeal is pending. I have timely filed a notice of appeal and am pursuing appellate review in good faith. The requested stay would preserve the status quo while the appeal is pending and would not substantially prejudice plaintiff. By contrast, denial of a stay could substantially interfere with my ability to obtain meaningful appellate review. Don't worry, the appeal is going to be denied. In the alternative, I respectfully request that the court permit such alternative security, reduce bond, or other conditions as the court deems appropriate under the circumstances. Conclusion. Defendant respectfully requests that the court stay enforcement of the amended final judgment pending appeal and grant any further relief deemed just and proper pursuant to Local Rule 7.1A3. I conferred with the plaintiff's counsel regarding the relief requested in this motion. Plaintiff opposes the requested stay of enforcement pending appeal. I bet they do. They say hell no. Pro se. You don't say. This was terrible. And yeah, my original point still stands. I could have swore when you reference a local rule of civil procedure, they typically show justified case law of real happenings in court of where it actually applied. You don't just put the local rule and continue to make your point, because I typically skip over those parts of the filing. So, Chat GPT, we reject your deposit. So yeah, man, I'm pretty sure Judge Altanega is going to reject the filing, not because it doesn't have any validity to it, because the financial hardship and the fact that the appeal is active. She may, but you're going to have to refile this totally differently. You're going to have to revise this. I believe that filing that Milagro just put in will be rejected. I think the judge will allow her another opportunity to refile properly, but I don't think it's going to help her out all that much, because again, I believe her appeal will be denied. Now, how soon that is going to happen, I don't know. Okay? That's all I got for y'all on this one. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Once again, Family Over Fame is out now. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment if you would like to support your boy. Or you can always go to realjnolan.bandcamp.com. That also works. Either way, we greatly appreciate it, man. It does not go unseen. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic in the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had to